the top 3 paid employees. These are all, okay, last session examples. And in that I have explained about limit. We have a method available called limit. Okay, limit is a method of a stream, and it is just going to return a stream consisting the elements of this stream truncated to be no longer than maxi size of the length. We are going to provide some length here. If I specify the length 3, then this method returns a stream containing 3 elements only. Okay, max 3 elements. Suppose if there are only 2 elements, we'll return a stream containing 2 elements only. If the stream contains 5 elements, but this will return only 3 elements of the stream only, top 3 elements. Okay, top 3 elements. Understand this point, okay? Right. These are the things I told in the last class. Today we will continue. We will write 3-4 other methods today to perform different stream operations. Okay, I'm going to explain them. Okay. First, we'll focus on code. Then I will share this code. Then I will share this code. Then I will share the document with all these operations, descriptions. Those things will come later. Now, yesterday, okay, in yesterday's session, before closing the session, yesterday's session, before closing the session, I have rewritten my statement. And here, I have used one operator called method reference operator. Okay, I told that these are 2 colons is called method reference operator. Okay, these are 2 colons is called as one operator, and that operator is called what operator? Method reference operator. Method reference operator. Look at this. 2 colons is called method reference operator. If I write colon, now this is called method reference operator. This is called method reference operator, everyone. This is called method reference operator. And remember, I'll just give you an idea of what and when should I use. Remember, this method reference operator can be only used in a lambda expression. Second, the purpose of using the method reference operator is just to simplify the lambda expression. To simplify the lambda expression and to make lambda expression even more readable. I repeat, to simplify the lambda expression and also to make the lambda expression even more readable, we have an operator called method reference operator. We have an operator called method reference operator. And do remember, method reference operator is to make the lambda expression more shorter. It is to make the lambda expression more shorter. To make my lambda expression more shorter and also to make it very concise, I can use this operator called method reference operator. Okay. Now let us understand some more details of the method reference operator. And remember, this method reference operators cannot be used at outside of Java programming. Only it can be used within lambda expressions. In a normal methods or in a normal Java programming, we can't use this operator. This operator you are using means it is only in lambda expression only we can use it. Outside the lambda expression, we cannot use the method reference operator. See, first of all, look at this. What is the statement I have written actually before adding this method reference operator? I have written top 3 employees dot for each. I am calling for each method on list. I am calling for each method on list. I told already, for each method is newly added from Java 8. Okay, so you no need to use for each loop. The shortcut for each loop is you can directly call method. What is a method provided? For each. For each is a method provided. What this for each method will do? This for each method will execute the specified action on each element of this iterable object. You are going to say some action here. The action could be something. Remember, what this for each method will do, it will execute the given action. It is going to execute this given action on every element of this list. Suppose if this list contains 3 elements, then what? If the list contains 3 elements, then action is executed on the first element. Action is executed on the second element. Next, action is executed on the third element. Suppose if your list contains 3 elements, the given action is executed on first element. Next, again, the given action is executed on second element. Again, the given action is executed on the third element. Now, this given action is executed on the first element, executed on the second element, and also executed on the third element. Means what? For each element, on each element, the given action will be executed. Suppose my action is print the element. What is my action? Print the element. If my action is print the element, then tell me this action print the element is executed on first element. So first element is printed. My action is print the element and it is executed on second element. So second element is printed. My action is print the element that is on third element, then third element also printed. So what is my action? Print the element. Very good. My question, how can I pass this action to this for each method? How can I pass it? I can pass the action as a lambda expression. As a lambda expression because for each method accepts, for each method has parameter. For each method has a parameter of type consumer. Of type what? Consumer. For each method has a parameter. The parameter is of what type? Consumer. We know who is consumer in Java. It is a functional interface. It is a functional interface. Consumer, it is a functional interface. Yes. Now, we know if a method has a parameter, if a method has a parameter, okay, if a method has a parameter of type a functional interface, then what we can pass to the method? Lambda expression we can pass. Suppose I have a, assume that, suppose I have a method, it has 2 parameters. It has how many parameters? 2 parameters. Parameter 1 comma parameter 2. But actually, both parameter 1 and parameter 2, both are of type functional interfaces only. Remember, first parameter is what type? First parameter is a first parameter type is a one functional interface. Second parameter type is also another functional interface. Example. Now tell me this method is accepting how many parameters? 2. The method has 2 parameters. The method has defined with 2 parameters. Both the parameters are of type function interface. Then how many lambda expressions I can pass to the method? 2. Lambda expression 1, lambda expression 2. I can pass 2. Able to follow me? Right. Now, coming to for each. Tell me, for each method has how many parameters we know? For each method has one parameter. What type of parameter it was? Consumer. Consumer is one. Means what? It has a parameter of type functional interface. So what we can provide? Lambda. And you know already to write the lambda expression, we should have some abstract method knowledge. What is abstract method? Accept. Has how many parameters? One parameter. Means my lambda expression I should start with one parameter. And what is the return type of the abstract method? Void. So my lambda expression should not return any value from the body. So based on what you can write the lambda expression? Based on what you can start writing the lambda? You can write the lambda expression by using the abstract method. You should know how many parameters it has and what is the return type. We know how many parameters it has? One parameter. So I want to start my expression with one parameter, E or O or P, something. P, arrow token. One parameter, P, arrow token. What is the return type of the abstract method? Void. Void. Okay, good. Tell me. Okay, consumer is a function interface, and consumer is a function interface will provide a functionality called action. Do the action. Do the action. What action I want to do? Print the element. Print the element. Print this parameter system.out.println of P. I'll explain you. Look at this now. Let us now come back to method reference operator and we will shortcut this. Look at this. The same lambda expression. Now we can also rewrite using lambda. See, using method reference operator. Just observe it. Everybody understand? Please understand. Tell me in this lambda expression, in the lambda expression body, how many statements are there? How many statements are there in the lambda expression body? One statement. Next. In that one statement, do you have any method call? In that one statement of the body, do we have any method call in that one statement? Look at this. This lambda expression has one statement in the method body. First condition true. Second, do we have any method call? Do you have any method call in that one statement? Check it. Yes, there is a method call. Which method is called? Println method is called. System.out.println means println method called, right? So there is a method call in that? Yes. Second condition also true. Observe here. If the lambda expression has only one statement in the method body, only one statement in the method body, and second condition, if that one statement has a method call, then we can make this lambda expression more shorter. We can make this lambda expression more shorter, more concise, more readable by using method reference operator. So what are the two conditions to use method reference operator? Number one, the lambda expression should contain only one statement in the body. Second one, it has a method call. It doesn't matter whether it is a static method call or whether it is a instance method call. Doesn't matter. It's a method call. That's it. Whether method is called with object name or method is called with class name. That's not a matter. That's not a matter. Please try to understand now. Then we can use what operator, guys? Meta reference operator we can use to make this lambda expression more shorter and more concise. Okay, look at this. Once again, guys, come back. Tell me, okay, tell me, println method is called now? Println method is called with the class name or println method is called with the object name? It is called with the class name or println method is called with the object reference? That we need to think. Understand clearly? Println method is called with the class name or println method is called with the object reference?
Object reference.
The println method is called with the object reference. Println method is called with the object reference. Who is that object reference? Out. Out. Okay. When we can call with the class name? If it is a static method, then we can directly call it with a class name. Otherwise, we have to call that method with object reference. Who is object reference here? Out. Very good. Understand? If that method is called with object reference, understand clearly. Object reference colon method name. Object reference colon method name. Because this method is called with what? No, object reference. If it is called with object reference colon method name. This colon is called what? Method reference operator. Method reference operator. So out colon println. If it is a static method, then class name colon method name. If it is a static method called, but here static method called or instance method called? Instance method. If this is an instance method which is called with object reference, then tell me what's the syntax to use the meta reference operator? Object reference colon instance method. What method? Instance method. Tell me what is object reference here? Out. Colon. What's the method name? Instance method name? Println is an instance method. Understand clearly. Now you tell me. Understand here. What is the shortcut way of writing this SOP statement now? I mean this lambda expression now. System, because out is a object reference in system class. In what class? In which class out is object reference? It is created in system class. So system dot out colon println. Now this is a shortcut for this lambda expression with method reference operator. We'll discuss 2-3 good examples so that you will understand about how it is working. But first I want to tell you, when should I use meta reference operator? That should be very clear. Okay. When should I use meta reference operator? That should be very clear. Meta reference operator can be used to call the static method, or meta reference operator can also be used to call the instance method. If it is an instance method, you can call it with object reference. If it is a static method, you can call it with class name. Class name. Okay, let us consider one static method. Okay, then we'll understand. Everybody try to understand here. Everybody please try to understand here. Let us consider okay, please understand. There is a okay, good. Understand clearly, I'll tell you. I'm just trying to think a suitable example where static method can be called with a class name. That's what I'm thinking on. Give me a minute. Predefined class static method I'll try to call by taking up an example. Okay. First of all, what is the other way of writing the same? System.out double colon what guys? Println. Now this is the way of writing the method reference operator to call the instance method. Here I'm calling what method? Instance method. I'm calling the instance method with what reference? Object reference. Object reference symbol is what? Colon, colon. If I write two colons, it is called what reference? Method reference operator. So I can use method reference operator like this. Now, let us add some something. Just a minute. I'll first check for the method. Means my intention is I can also create my own static method and I can call, but instead of that, I'm trying to call with I want to take a stream method, then I'll talk. Okay, just a minute. Yes. Lot of methods are there, but I'm trying to okay. Good. Please try to understand. Now I'll take a reduce method, but reduce method I've not yet explained. I'm trying to think on some other method. Okay. Let's consider. Okay, no problem. We'll discuss. See, we know there is a static method available called. Okay, there is a static method available called
Run.
value of method in string class. In string class, there is a method called value of. I repeat, in string class, we have a static method called value of method. Okay, in string class, there is a method available. What's the method name? Value of is a method. Okay, understand the point clearly. In a string class, there is a value of method available. Value of method is a what type of method? Static method. Okay. Now, what is my requirement? I have a list of integers. I have a list of integers. I have a list of integers. Now that list of integers, I want to convert them into list of strings. Means what? Every integer should be converted to string. Okay, right? Do you know what value of method will do? Value of method will convert integer to string, or double to string, or float to string, or boolean to string. From any primitive type, this method can able to convert it into string. This method can able to convert it into what now? String. Which method? Value of method. Let's start working. Look at this. Everyone try to understand here. First, I want to write the code to explain static method call. Okay, so each of these videos you need to watch for at least 2 to 3 times. Okay, then only will understand. See here, I'm trying to create one method like this. Public. Okay, some method, some test method I'm creating, nothing more. Some test method. Okay, public void test method. I am only creating list of integer. Okay, ints list is equal to arrays dot arrays is one class now. In arrays class there is a method available called as list. Normally, what is the general way of creating the array list object? If I, for example, I want to create a list of integers, what will you do? First, you create one array list object. Do you know that we are going to create what object? Array list object. Then tell me, I can add some values now.
Yes.
Ints list dot add of. I can add some number 101. Add of, let's say some number 18. Guys, I want to write ints list dot add of 34. Ints list dot add of 78. Hope I'm clear for you now so far. Okay, so far, hope I'm clear for you. So far, I think, yeah, understand here. Okay, so far, we have 4 integers. Coming to the point, what is the shortcut way of creating the same list? Okay, the shortcut way I'll tell you. This is equal to, I'm putting this in comment. List of integer, list of type parameter integer, ints list is equal to
list of
arrays dot, what is that? Arrays dot as list of 101 comma 18 comma 34 comma 78. Okay, so this is a shortcut way of creating the same list, but here you need multiple statements. Okay, but these multiple statements I can just shortcut it into single statement. What is another way of creating the same list? By calling this method. Which method? As list. Now tell me, by this statement, okay, by execution of this statement, one list object is created. One list object is created. What's the name of the object? What is the object reference?
int list.
Remember, this code and this code, both are same. Both are same. But here you need multiple lines of code, but here we can able to complete just within a single line. Within a single line. Okay, within a single line. Within a single line, I can able to complete the code like this. Now tell me, this is my what type of list now? Inf list. My requirement is what now? Now I want to convert. Now I want to convert every integer
To a string.
as a string. Actually, 101 is what? Integer. I want to convert 101 as a string.
String.
Means this list of integers, I want to convert them like list of strings. Let's see how we can do that. First of all, everybody try to understand it. I want to transform, look at this. I want to transform each element of the stream 1 into a string. I have a stream 1 now, means I'm going to create a stream object now. How to create a stream object? First of all, tell me. Stream of integer. Stream 1 is equal to ins list dot stream. You know, there is a method available called what? Stream. Then what is created? A stream object is created. Now, each element of the stream 1, I want to transform into string. Are you able to follow me now? Very good. Remember, if you want to do this kind of one-to-one transformation, I mean, in what way I can tell you? You want to take, you want to convert each element of stream 1. You want to convert each element or transform each element of stream 1, okay, into another type in stream 2. Then you have to use a method called map. There is a method available called map. Map is one stream operation. What map will do? It will take each element from stream 1, will apply the mapping function, and will convert it into, transform it into another type of element into stream 2. Input stream, output stream. Takes elements from input stream, transforms each element, and creates a new output stream. So for that, which method I have to use? Map. Map is a method in stream. Map is a method in stream. Understand this. Understand this. Let's consider map. Yeah, we'll discuss about flat map next, but first I'll talk about only map. What this map method will do? Performs a one-to-one transformation. What does it mean? Each input element in the stream, okay, it produces exactly one output element. Are you able to follow me? For each input, it is going to perform what? One output element. Try to understand the concept now. Map performs one-to-one transformation, meaning for each input element in the stream, it produces exactly one output element. Tell me, what is my requirement also? In this stream, I have 4 elements.
What
Four
string?
elements. Take one by one element, transform it into string.
A string.
Transform it into what? String. And create exactly one string for one element. For one input element, create one output element by transforming that integer to string. Then tell me which method is suitable for me now? Map. Now I am going to call which method now? Map method.
Map method.
Look at this. Stream of string 2 is equal to
Stream1.
Stream1 dot map. Again, tell me, map method accepts a parameter. Map is a method. Method has a parameter. Method only contains parameters, right? Method has a parameter. What type of parameter it has, that we should know. What type of parameter the map method has? Function. What is it? Function is a okay. Function is a functional interface. Immediately, what we should know? It's abstract method. What the abstract method name of function? Apply. What is the syntax of apply? Return type R. Apply is method. Parameter T. Parameter is type T. Return type is R. Means what? It accepts a parameter, returns a result. It accepts a parameter, returns a result. But input type and output type can be same or can be different. That's why the result return type is given as R, capital R. Input type is given as a T. It takes input of type T, returns a result of type R. That R could be any type. Then tell me, in my case also, it takes input as what? Integer. Returns result as what? String. Then tell me first. Understand the point clearly, guys. Okay. Tell me, tell me which method I'm calling, guys? Map. Okay, map is a stream method. It's a stream operation. Which operation of stream I'm calling? Map operation. Operation means method. Map operation. How many parameters or arguments it has? One argument. Of what type? Function. Function is a, if a method has a parameter of type functional interface, what we can pass? Lambda. But to write the lambda expression, first what I should know? Abstract method. What I should know? Abstract method. What is the abstract method of the function? Apply. How many parameters it has? One parameter. One parameter. What it returns? R. R means result could be any type. Look at this. In my case, please understand. Stream1 has elements of what type? Stream1 has elements of what type? Integer. Stream1 has elements of what type? Integer. Integer. But I want to transform each integer to string. Tell me, what is the lambda expression I should write? I can take some parameter I, arrow token, string dot value of I. Please try to understand this. Okay, tell me what this map will do. What this map will do? One-to-one transformation. For each input element in the stream, it provides exactly one output element. Tell me what is the input element? Integer. Input element is integer. Output element is string. Input element is integer. Output element is string. Exactly for one input element, it returns one output element. Tell me where all those output elements are stored? In another string. Now look at this example. Look at this example. Tell me, is it a lambda expression or not? Yes. It is a lambda expression. We know map method takes a parameter. What is the type of the parameter? Function. It is a functional interface. What do we know in Java? From Java 8. From Java 8 is very important version. Java 8 only important. Java 17 they are nothing. Only Java 8 very important. Okay. Java 17 two classes is more than sufficient. Two classes is enough to complete Java 17 features. Only two classes. 4 features, 2 classes enough. That's it. Okay, but Java 8 only has many features. So these many features you have to understand. Okay, understand the point here. Guys, map method, I repeat, what is it? Map. Map method has a parameter of what type? Method is a parameter. We should know the type of the parameter.
Function.
If a method has a parameter of type functional
Function.
interface, we can pass lambda expression. Tell me what is the function interface here?
Apply.
What is the function interface name?
Apply.
Function.
Apply.
Function.
Yeah, and abstract method is apply.
Look at this. Map. I'm calling this map method. I'm calling this map method. This map method I'm calling. This is a map method. Map is a intermediate operation or terminal operation. It
Intermediate.
is on what type of operation? Intermediate. Intermediate operation means what it will produce? Another string. Very good. Okay, it has a parameter. It has a parameter. How many? One parameter. Of what type? Function. Function. Who is function? It is a functional interface. Now what we can pass? Lambda expression. But if I want to start writing the lambda expression, first of all, what I should know? Abstract method of this interface. What is abstract method name? Apply. What is return type? R. Apply T. This is abstract method. It is abstract method of the function interface. For the interface name, function. Interface name is function. Just I'm writing to understand. Interface name is what? Function. It has how many abstract methods? One abstract method. What is the name of the abstract method? Apply. How many parameters it has? One. Okay, and it returns a result. Now tell me, if I want to start writing the lambda expression, I should know how many parameters are there and what is return type. How many parameters are there? How many parameters are there for apply? One parameter is there. Okay, one parameter. My lambda expression also should start with how many parameters? One parameter. What my lambda expression should return? Result, some result. Okay, what map will do? Map will take one element from stream 1 and will apply the given mapping or given functionality and returns one output element. Takes one input element from the stream 1, applies some mapping functionality, then returns the result into output stream 2. Now you tell me. Okay, now you tell me. Map is taking the elements from stream 1, one by one. Each element will take from stream 1 and will apply the given functionality. This mapping functionality is applied on each element of stream 1. Stream 1 has how many elements? 4 elements. What is the mapping functionality? Convert the element to string. For each element, exactly one output element will be created. Na? Now you tell me stream 2 contains how many strings now? 4. 4. Very good. Understand clearly. Now tell me, in this lambda expression, how many statements are there? We have how many statements in the lambda expression here?
Single statement.
Single statement. Second, is that single statement contains any method call? Yes. 2 conditions are satisfied. What are the 2 conditions? Before before understanding whether can I use method reference operator or not to simplify the lambda expression, two conditions you have to verify. For the first condition, you have to verify is this lambda expression has a single statement or not in the body. Yes. Second, in that single statement, there is a method call or not. Yes, there is a method call also. Two conditions are satisfied. Then we can use method reference operator. Method reference operator. Now, guys, tell me, can I use method reference operator for this? Can I use method reference operator for this? Yes, I can use method reference operator for sure. Am I clear? Am I clear? Good. Understand here. This is a instance method or a static method. This is a method call, right? It is a instance method or static method? Static method.
Big method.
If it is a static method, then how can I call it by using method reference operator also?
Class
With
name.
object reference how to call or with a class name? Class name.
name.
What is the class name here?
String.
String. Now you tell me. Okay, now you tell me. Now you tell me this lambda expression, can I simplify? Can I simplify this lambda expression with a method reference operator or not? Yes. How to simplify? For the class name? String. For the method reference operator? Colon, colon. For the static method name? Value of. That's it. Now you tell me, here I'm calling this method value of by using object name, by using object reference I'm calling the method, or by using the class name I'm calling the method. Class name I'm calling the method. Why? Because it is a static method. Previously println method is there. That println method we are calling with the class name or with object reference? Object reference, because it is an instance method. Means we can use method reference operator to call the static method or even to call the instance method. If it is a static method, you can call with what name? Class name. Class name. If it is an instance method, you can call it with what? Object name. Good. First, without using method reference operator, I would like to show the output. Please understand. Stream 2 dot for each. For each method we have used it many times. System dot out colon println. Again, don't ask me why are you writing like this, because already we have discussed it. It's done. That's what today we started. Right. That's what we have started today. Now this method I want to call from main. I want to put all these statements in comments. Guys, now I want to call the method service dot test method. Print it, execute it. What's the output we are getting? 101, 18, 34, 78. Tell me these are integers or strings? Strings. Of course, when you display on the console, double quotes are not printed. Na? Double quotes are printed or not printed? Not printed. That's why you are not seeing the double quotes. But these are not integers. What are they? They are strings. These are not integers, they are strings. Now tell me my stream 2. My stream 2 has, I repeat, tell me my stream 2 has, everybody, my stream 2 has list of integers or list of strings? List of
List
strings.
of strings.
My stream 1 has what? List of integers. So each integer value is converted to transform to a string value. Okay. So which stream operation can do this task of converting each element from input stream, okay, to exactly one output element in output stream. Map.
Map.
Map is an operation from stream API. Good. Come to the point here, guys. Same example, but now we want to change it. What should I write? String colon colon value of. That's called shortcut we have read in the lambda expression. Which operator I'm using? Method reference operator I'm using. Method reference operator I'm using. Here I'm using method reference operator to call the instance method or a static method. Static method. What is it? Static method. Static method. Please try to understand them. Static method. Everybody try to understand it. Again, result will be same. Same output we are getting from previous code and current code also. But I did some change here. For the change, I'm using which operator, guys? Method reference operator. And here I'm using method reference operator to call which method? I want to call which method here? Static method. I want to call which method? Static method. So I can use method reference operator even to call the static method or to call the instance method. If it is an instance method, I have to call with object reference. And if it is a static method, then I can call it with class name. Again, these are all I'm explaining. Later, I will give the points in the notes and I'll share it with you. But currently, only I'm concentrating on examples and explanation because it will take a lot of time for me. Okay. Because as I said many times, first of all, I need to satisfy. Until I satisfy, I'll explain. Then only I will leave and go to the next topic. That's my bad habit. See, I'll take up. Please try to understand me. Next. How can we write this entire thing in a single line of code? Okay, list I have remaining. How can we shortcut this? How can we shortcut this? Do I need to start with return?
Yes.
Do I need to start with return?
Yes.
What is the return type?
No.
You are writing return in a method only, na? Before you write the return statement, you should check what is return type. What is return type here?
List.
If a method has a return type as a void, how can you start writing a return statement here? You can't return anything from this method. You can't return anything from this method. This method does not return any value. Don't use return to return the value. Remove the return. Remove the return, no return. Just add the right side statements one by one. Tell me, first create a stream. Ins list dot. Okay, stream. Tell me.
Dot.
Tell me, dot stream. Stream is
Dot.
created dot.
Dot map.
Map. Dot map.
Very good. Dot map of
A string.
string
String
colon
Value
of
dot
dot
for
for
each
for each.
system dot out colon
println.
Okay, right?
Yes.
But if I directly write this to show you the output, you will not understand anything. That's why first we have written in a normal way, line by line, step by step. Then we have just used a single statement.
Yes.
We can run this. Output will be same. You got the same output, right? Very good. Understand? Next case, I'll write one more method called test method 2. Everybody try to understand now. Tell me, so far I have explained about which operator? Meta reference operator. I have told you two ways of using it. What the one way of using it? Object reference, colon, instance method. Next one, class name, colon, static method.
Methods.
Both are there in this example. This is called what? Class name.
Static method reference.
This is called calling the static method. Calling the static method. How do you call the static method?
Instead
Class
of
name,
class name.
colon, meta reference operator, static method. Guys, tell me, in this line,
Reference name.
object reference,
Colon.
colon,
Method.
instance method. Am I clear for you? Everybody, please try to understand what I'm saying here. Lastly, there is one more way of using the meta reference operator so that we are done with the meta reference operator. That one more way I'll explain. I'll take up an example to explain you. Okay, right? Good. Listen. First, let us understand my requirement. I'm creating a method. Please understand. I want to create a list of strings. I want to create a list of strings. Strings I want to create. Then I want to get output as a list of integers, where each integer is a length of the string. I have a list of strings. I have a list of strings. Okay, right? What is the processing I want to do?
It convert into
I want to convert that into list of integers, where each integer is a length of each string. Suppose I have a list of 4 strings.
Count method.
Output is what? List of 4 integers. First integer is a length of string 1. Second is a length of string 2. Third one is a length of string 3. And fourth one is a length of string 4. Means in shortcut, how you can understand, guys. I will take up. Everybody listen. I will take up, guys, something like this. These are the strings I have. Understand? Jeffrey, Tom, John, Miller. How many strings I have? 4 strings in a list. What is the output I'm going to get? A list of integers. List of integers. List of integers. 7, 3, 4,
6.
5.
6, sir. 6, sir.
Miller, na 6. Sorry. 6. Double L. Okay, 6. Guys. 7, 3, 4, 6. My input is what? I have a list of strings. I have a list of strings. Okay, I want to process the list. And I want to get output as what? List of integers. This is a list of strings. And output is what? List of integers. Let's see how we can do that. What is my requirement now? I have a collection object, a list of strings. Using streams, I want to process the list. Means I want to process the elements of the list. And what output I'm expecting? I want to get a list of integers where each integer is a length of corresponding string. Corresponding string. Correct. Corresponding string. Observe it. Public void test method 2 list of string LST strings or strings list is equal to arrays dot easy shortcut way as list of
Jaffa,
Jeffrey,
Tom,
Tom, John, Miller. It's a shortcut, okay? It's a shortcut of creating what? List object. Okay, now I have a list of how many strings?
4.
It's a list of strings. How many? 4. 4. Okay, understand here. Create a stream object.
Strings list of
Stream object. Tell me, how do you create a stream object?
strings list dot string.
Stream of string. Stream 1 is equal to
Strings list dot string.
strings list dot.
String.
Call a stream method. A stream object is created by calling stream method only, na?
Yes, sir.
Call the stream.
Stream
Understand
dot-
again. Again, understand, guys. Okay. Tell me,
Stream 1
my
dot
requirement is what? For each input element of the stream, I want to apply some mapping functionality. And for every input element, exactly one output should be stored in the output stream. Which method of stream I have to call? Map. Okay, map operation. Because what map can do? Yes. What map can do?
1-to-1.
What a map can do in stream? What a map can do? For each input element in the stream, it produces exactly one output element. I also want the same thing. Then tell me, then which method of stream I need to call? Map method. Again, map method. Okay. Means what map will do? This map will execute the given mapping functionality or mapper anything. Map will execute the given mapper on each element of the input stream and produces an output stream which contains one output element for each input element. So basically it is going to do what? It is going to produce exactly one output element for each input element. For each input element, it produces exactly one output element. Who can do that? Map. I also want the same thing. My input element is what? String. But I want to convert it into output element. It should produce output element as integer. Okay. Oh. 1 second. I'll write the code now. So now guys, we will start writing stream of integer. Stream 2 is equal to. Are you able to follow me? Good. Stream 1 dot map. Tell me, everybody. Tell me again. Map method as a parameter.
Yes, sir. Function.
Okay. And it has a parameter of type function.
Functional
It is a
interface.
functional interface. So what we can pass? Lambda expression we can pass. What this map method will do? It will apply
And convert it
the
to
given mapping functionality on each input element and produces one
output.
output element. Map will do mapping. That mapping. Input element is a map to output element. That's what mapping. Na? Who can do this mapping? Map method. Tell me once again what a map method will do. Map method will apply the given mapping functionality on each input element of the stream and produces exactly one output element for every input element. My question. I have a stream 1. It has input elements. It has elements. For each input element, it should apply one mapping functionality and should produce exactly one output element. I have a question. What is a mapping functionality that map has to execute on every input element? It should convert, it should find, not convert. It should find the length of each string. Tell me. Start the lambda expression. How many parameters are required for the lambda? 1, because
1.
apply is a method. Apply method has 1 parameter. So lambda should start with 1 parameter. 1 parameter. Tell me, the stream 1 has elements of what type? Each element in stream 1 is what type? String.
String.
Okay, let's take str. Input is str, string. Apply the mapping functionality.
str.
What is the mapping functionality?
str.length.
str.
It has to find
Length of that string.
length of the each string. Length of each element. That's a functionality. How to
str.length.
find the length of the string now?
str.length.
str dot
Length.
length. Am I right or not?
Yes, sir.
Understand clearly. Okay. Stream 2 contains what?
Length of the string. Element.
Stream 2 contains elements.
Yes, sir.
But elements of what type?
Integer.
Integer. Integer. In stream 1, how many strings are there? 4. In stream 2, how many integers are stored? 4. Each integer represents what? Length of the corresponding string. Display them. How to display them?
Using
Stream 2 dot for each. Am I clear now? Call this method from main. Call this method from main. Guys, understand online people. Folks, try to understand all this. Try to understand all this. Run this. What output I'm getting? 7, 3, 4, 6. Expected output only, na? What is 7? Length of the first string. Stream 1 is a stream of strings. Stream 2 is a stream of integers. For each input element, map is producing one output element. Input element is a string type. Output result is a integer. Because what I told, map can take input as one type and can result of any other type. It is taking input as what? String type. Returning result of what type? Integer type. That's why return type is R. For apply method of the return type, R. Parameter type is what? T. Why they have given T and R separately? Input can be of type T, result can be of type R. So T and R can be different types. In our example, what is T, what is R? T is a string, R is integer. Okay.
So T and R can be same also, right? Like if you are doing any arithmetic operation like multiplying or doing something.
Look at this. Let me explain. I'll be going back now. I'm going back. Yes, look at this now. These are last, the way of using method reference operator. That's why I'm talking about this. Look at this. Everyone try to understand. Can we shortcut this with a single statement? Can you tell me the single statement now? Should I start with written? No.
No.
Why?
Void type.
Type is void. I can't start with written. Tell me now. Strings list dot stream.
String.
Okay, I can write in one line, but just for better readability, I'm writing in next line. Stream
Dot
Dot.
map.
dot map of str arrow
Instead of writing
str dot length dot for each system dot out colon println. Same output I'll get. Okay, same output we are getting now. Listen here. I have a question to you. See this lambda expression.
yes, sir.
Can we concise this lambda expression by using method reference operator?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
How? Because how do you say? How you have identified that? Yes, we can. Because it has one statement,
Yes.
and that one statement has a method call. Which method called here? Length method is called.
Yes, sir.
It has only one statement in the body. Next, that one statement also contains a method call. Then we can use what? Method reference
With object.
operator. Okay, I have a question. Which method is called here?
Object. No, length.
Length method is called. It is called with a
Yes.
class name or object name?
Object name.
Object name.
Object
If it
name.
is called with object name, means object reference. Then tell me what's the syntax? What's the syntax? If it is called with object reference, can you just tell me what's the syntax? It is called with object reference, not with a class name.
Yes, sir.
Object reference,
Colon. Method name.
instance method.
Yes, sir.
Am I right or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me
STR.
who is object reference here?
STR.
STR. What is the instance method name?
Length.
Length
Then
means STR colon
Length.
length. Correct?
Yes, sir.
yes.
I'll write this. I will write this. Tell me what should I write?
STR.
STR colon length.
Length.
Oops.
Error.
We got error at line 142.
Yes, sir.
Like to write a string.
You got an error at line 142. You can see the error here. Just let us keep the cursor and check. STR cannot be resolved. Correct only. It's error. because it doesn't know who is str. If I write str arrow token means str is a parameter. But I'm not writing str arrow token, na? Then it doesn't know who is str. Str cannot be resolved. Str cannot be resolved. That's why it is giving str cannot be resolved. It is saying correct only.
Yes.
It's saying correct. But so far our knowledge is not applicable here.
Yes, sir.
Correct? Because what we know, if it is an instance method, then you have to call it with object reference : instance method. What object reference? str. But what system is saying?
str is not
str
defined.
cannot be resolved. It don't know what is str. If I write like this, it won't ask me like that because str is a parameter. But here I'm not writing str arrow token, na? Okay, let me write str arrow token. More errors.
You cannot write like that.
Not one line. Every line is an error.
But str is not a class, right?
Yeah.
str is not a class.
Okay.
Length is a method, right?
Keep the cursor. The targeted type of this expression must be a functional interface. Some error we got. Every error we can't resolve, but it's an error. Okay. This is a third way of understanding the method reference operator. That's why I took this example. But the third way, if you are calling instance method of, if you are calling the instance method of the input element type, tell me I'm calling the instance method of what? str. str is a string. str is what? String, because this stream contains all strings only, na? But the element type, input element type is what? String. You are calling the length method on what? The same object type. What type? String. Understand clearly. Understand clearly. There are two things to understand here. There are two things to understand here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. See the difference here. Reference to instance method of a particular object. Reference to instance method of an arbitrary object of a particular type. Reference to a static method of a class. Okay, if you are referring the static method of a class, then how do you call? Class name : static method name. Understand clearly. If you are referring to an instance method of a particular object, then how do you call? Object name : instance method name. If a reference to an instance method of an arbitrary object of a particular type, this refers to an instance method where the target object is determined at runtime from the first argument of the function interface method. Then tell me, of course, with all the documentation. In the way of documentation, we can't understand. With explanation, we can understand. I have a question to you. Understand clearly. Here I am calling which method, guys? Length method. I am calling the length method. It is an instance method. Correct?
Sir.
But I am calling this length method on
Class name.
the parameter only, na?
Yes, sir.
Argument or parameter, anything. I have a question to you. I am calling the length method on whom? I am calling the length method on whom?
Parameter.
Parameter. On the input parameter
Yes, sir.
of this lambda expression, right?
Yes, sir.
Very good. If you are calling the method on, if you are calling the method on the input parameter only, if you are calling the method on input parameter only, then you have to call that method with class name only. Tell me, here I am calling the method. Here I am calling the method on what? Input parameter. Who is input parameter? str. str is a string. Input parameter. If the lambda expression has a method call, if that method call is made on the input parameter only, then you have to call it with the class name. Now, I replace str with string : length. What happened now?
No error.
Error is removed from line 142.
Yes, sir.
Okay, understand here. This is one more way of using method reference operator. 3 ways. First way completed. System.out : print, and I'll explain you clearly. Second one, static method. We can call it with class name. Class name. Third, we are calling instance method, but with a class name. So what are the 3 ways? Class name : static method. Object reference : instance method. Again, class name : instance method. 3 ways. Okay. After today's session, you should not get any confusion again on method reference operator throughout the Java 8 programming. Class name : static method is one variation. Second variation, object reference : instance method name. Third variation, class name : instance method name. Tell me. Understand the point clearly, guys. Everyone try to understand me. When should I use a third syntax? When should I use a third syntax to use method reference operator? If I am calling the instance method on input element only, the input parameter only. Who is the input parameter of the lambda expression? str. I am calling the length on str only. Am I right or not? That's why if I want to convert it into method reference operator, then I have to use the third syntax. What is the third syntax? Class name : instance method name. What is the class name here? String. : method name is what? Length. Now run this program and check the output first. Again, same result we got. Now, did everyone understood why I am writing string : length here? Okay, understand clearly. See, this is a lambda expression. Tell me, in this lambda expression, this is a method call. But this method call is made on what? That method call is made on input parameter. Who is the input parameter of the lambda? str. This method is also called on what? Input parameter only. Then you tell me, if there is a method call, that method call is made on the input parameter only. Then tell me, when you are using method reference operator, you have to call that instance method name with what? Class name. Class name : is correct. Not str : Okay. Sir, then why are you not using the same concept here? Why are you not using the same concept here? Look at this. Assume that I have a list of employees. List of employees. Employees is equal to, okay, some get employees method called. I got list of employees from the method. Get employees is a method I call. I got the list. Now tell me what is ready with me. A list of employees is ready. How to display them? How to display these employees now?
For each or relation to
Employees dot
for each.
for each. I told for each method is available from Java 8
Yes, sir.
without using iterator, without using for each loop.
Yes, sir.
What's the method we can use?
For each.
Tell me, for each method accepts one parameter.
Consumer.
What type of parameter? Consumer. What type of parameter? Consumer. Consumer is a
Functional interface.
functional interface.
Interface.
So we can pass lambda expression. That is clear?
Yes,
All
sir.
right. But to write the lambda expression, to pass it, I should start parameters. How should I know how many parameters I should take for my
Abstract.
lambda expression? Depends on abstract method. What is the abstract method name?
Accept.
Accept.
Yes, sir.
That's what I told. We must be there in our brain. These 4 interfaces, their methods must be there in the front side of the brain. Accept method. Return type void. Parameter T. One
T.
parameter. Accept is a method name. Okay. Here my parameter is E. Understand clearly. Arrow token. Arrow
System
token.
dot out.
Tell me.
System dot out.
System dot
Out dot
out
Out
dot
is
println.
println of
E.
E. Everybody now try to understand and focus here. Focus here. Okay. Look at this. This lambda expression has how many statements in the body?
One.
One. In that one statement, is there in method call?
Yes.
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 So we can now shortcut it with method reference operator.
Yes, sir.
I have a question to you. Which method is called?
Println.
Println. Println method is called, it's an instance method. It is called on
Instance.
input parameter of the lambda or another object reference. It is another object reference. Who is that another object reference? Out. Not E.
Out.
It is what? Out. Are you able to follow me? Difference is there?
Yes.
Yes. Tell me this println method is called on the input parameter of the lambda or on the other object reference? Other object reference. Then tell me if it is called on other object reference. Then I have to use a syntax. Object reference : instance method name or class name : instance method name. Object reference : instance method name. Why not class name : instance method name? When should I use that one? If that instance method is called on the input parameter, on the lambda parameter. Am I right or not? But tell me here, the method is called on the lambda parameter or another object reference. What is lambda parameter? E. What is the another object reference? Out. Both are different, huh? Then tell me which syntax I have to follow. Which syntax I have to follow? Object reference : instance method name. That's why for the shortcut. Come on. Employees dot for each
System.
system dot out. Out is the object reference name : instance method name. Now, did you guys understood why I am not calling like that? Am I clear? Let's take up example. Please understand. I have a list of employees, right? I have a list of employees. This video you need to watch for at least 3-4 times back. Minimum 3 times you have to watch again. I'll write the notes, but in the notes, I'll straight away add some points and I'll share the notes, okay? To get the concept for one more time. Tell me, I have a list of employees, right? I have a list of employees, right? Good. Understand me, please. My requirement is from this list of employees, understand clearly, everyone. From this list of employees, I want to get only the names of the employees into a list. I want to process. For the processing, I have a list of employees, but I want to retrieve only the names of the employees into a list. Only the names. Then tell me what do you tell me the code for that. I have a list of employees. My requirement is what? I want list of only names. Normally I have employees. Employee means contains ID, name, salary, everything. But I want only names. I want to get output as what? List of only names. I want to get only list of the names. Then I want to print them. Able to follow me? Tell me the code. Using stream, I want to just only display the names of the employees from this list. Only names. Not IDs, not salaries, nothing. Only the names. Tell me now, how do you write the code?
Yeah.
First stream one. Stream of employee. Stream one is equal to
Employees dot string.
employees dot
String.
Stream.
stream method.
Stream one that
Now you have to decide which operation of stream you have to call.
Stream one dot map.
stream one dot
For each
Filter.
employee, take one by one employee. First employee you take.
Yes, sir.
Return only the name of the employee.
P1 dot
Produce
get
what?
name.
Take employee as input, produce name as output. Take second employee as input, again produce name as output. For each input element, it should produce one output element. Am I right or not? Then tell me which method again. Map only, na?
Map.
Who can
Sir,
do this
map.
task? Map only can do that.
Yes, sir.
Map can take what? One each input element it can take, and it produces exactly one output. Which method can do this type of operation in streams?
Map.
Map. Tell me.
Stream one dot map.
Stream of string.
Employee.
Stream 2 is equal to
Stream one dot
stream 1 dot
map.
Employee
again,
object.
is a method. It has one parameter. The parameter is of type function.
Employee
Function
object.
interface. So we can pass
Employee.
lambda expression. Tell me what this map has to do.
Employee
Converting
object.
into
It has to take input element as employee. It should return
string.
again employee or only the name.
Only the name string.
Now tell
Name
me,
of the employee.
it should produce one output exactly for one input, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Tell me now. Take
Just
input
here.
as what? Return output as what?
Employee.
List
Take the input as employee. Return output as name.
string.
Tell me. E
Arrow bracket.
arrow token.
E dot
Exactly.
get name.
E dot
Get name.
get name. Because in employee setter getter methods are there. Get name returns name of the employee. Then tell me stream 2 contains what? Again, all the employees are only names of the employees. Only names of the employees. Then how to display them?
For it.
Display, just directly display.
For it.
For each.
Stream 2 dot
For
each.
System dot
Ah.
out.
In shortcut, if you want, I'll write. Tell me.
System
System dot out colon
printer.
Printer.
because this part is clear, na?
Yes, sir.
yes.
Very good. Again, I have a question to you. How do we shortcut this? Now I'll delete. How to write shortcut way?
Employees dot
Employees.
How to write in shortcut way? Tell me.
Employees dot
Employees dot
stream method.
tell me dot stream
Stream.
Dot map.
dot map. Tell me.
Employee.
Previous one only tell me.
E
E.
arrow
Input is employee.
E dot
E dot
For
get
each input employee,
name.
it should return one
Value.
employee name as produce output as one employee name, right? Tell me.
E dot
E
get
dot
name
get name
dot
for each.
dot
for each
for each
system dot out colon
system dot out colon
println.
println. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Again, my question. This is a lambda expression only, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes. It has how many statements in the body?
One.
One.
One statement. That one statement is a method call or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Now
Yes.
can we shortcut it by using method reference operator?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Tell me now.
Employee.
Class name.
Employee.
Tell
Class
me
name.
how to
Employee.
write this. I'll let comment here. Tell me how to write this.
Employee.
Employee.
Employee
Colon,
class
colon.
name.
Map
Per name.
of
Employees.
Employee. Object name.
get name is a static method or instance method?
Instance method.
Instance method. Instance method. That instance method is called on object reference.
Yes,
But
sir.
that object reference is the parameter of lambda only.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
If that object reference is a parameter of lambda only, then you have to call this instance method with object
name.
reference name or class name?
Class
Class
name.
Class
Class
name. What is the
name.
class name?
Employee.
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 Colon,
Tell
colon.
me. Colon,
Get
colon,
Get
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 name.
name.
get name. Actually, get name is a static method or instance method.
Instance method.
But why are you calling it with the class name?
Because
Because reason is this instance method is called on
parameter type.
input parameter. Who is the input parameter? E. The parameter of lambda expression. E. That's why we are calling it with class name.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to follow me now? Good. The same thing can apply for salaries or whatever, but let us write this. I'll go to my one method I'm writing here. What is method? Fetch only employees' names. Fetch only names of employees. Public. Return type is a list of string. Get employees' names. Guys, tell me the code now. First of all, tell me to get only the names of employees. First of all, we need a list of employees, na? Which method can return me a list containing the employees? Which method can return a list of employees to me? There is a method I created on top. What's the method name? Get employees. I have created it as a what method? Static. Static method can be called with what name? What's the class name? Employee service. I'm calling like this. List of employees is equal to get employees. Oh, why I'm not getting error at line 109?
Sir.
Why I'm not getting error at line 109?
Because it is same class.
Exactly. You're right, guys. Guys, understand. If that static method is in the same class, if the static method is in the same class, if that static method is there, you can directly call that static method without using class name. Where is static method? In this class only. It is in another class or in the same class only? In the same class. Because that static method is also there in the same class, we can directly call the method. Suppose if it is in another class, then you have to call definitely class name dot that static method name. Class name dot static method name. But why I'm not using class name dot? Because that static method is also available in same class. That's why we can directly call. Did you guys got the point now? Please remember this. If the static method is also there in same class, we can directly call it. If the static method is available in some other class, then we have to call that static method with the class name.
Sir, what about the instance method? If it is available in the same class, do we need to treat the object? or
Suppose
does it-
instance, I'll come back to the point. If the instance method is available in the same class, you can call that instance method in another instance method directly. One instance method can be called in other instance method directly if both are in one class, same class. Of course, instance method directly you can't call in static method. Instance method cannot be called directly in static method. I want to, okay, I'll explain about this concept later. Okay. Today we are running out of the time. I first want to complete this example and then I want to close the class. Okay. Tomorrow I'll tell you on that. Don't worry. But currently remember, where is a static method? It is there in same class. If the static method is in same class, what can I do? I can directly call that static method in the instance method. I can directly call. Without class name, I can call. Tell me. One statement you tell me. No need of writing many statements. Yeah. Tell me the statement.
Employees dot stream
Employees. Tell me.
dot stream method
Dot stream.
dot map
Dot.
map
Exactly. Dot map.
E. Okay. Direct functions method.
Direct.
reference.
Employee.
Employees colon
Employees
colon
Colon colon.
get name.
Get name.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Dot for each
Dot.
for each
Select
My return. What is the return type of my method?
list of
Is it a void or a list?
list of
List, na?
list.
Means I have to return the list actually.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
How to convert the stream into a list?
Two list.
List.
To list. Otherwise, collect method also you can use.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
But why I'm getting an error? But why I'm getting an error now? Simple answer.
Returns.
Okay, return. Next. Employees dot stream. Stream is created. On that stream, I'm calling which method? Map method I'm calling. Which method I'm calling? Map method I'm calling. Actually, what is the way of calling it? E arrow token
E dot get
E
name.
dot
Get name.
get name. E dot get name. Like that I need to call.
Yes.
Okay, right? I want to get a list of strings, right? But
sir.
in my employee class, I don't have a method called get name. What is the method I have? E name. What is the method name? Get E name. What is that?
Get E name.
That method name match na should match, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Tell me. In place of get name, what should I call?
Get E name.
Get E name. Now there is no error, na?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now you tell me how to shortcut this using method reference operator.
Employees
This method is called on
class name.
the lambda parameter on the same parameter. If it is an instance method, it is called on the same input parameter. Then tell me, we can directly call it with what name using
Class
method
name.
reference operator? Class name. What is the syntax to follow? Class name, method reference operator, instance method name.
Instance name.
Tell me how to shortcut this.
Employee colon
Employee colon
get E name.
get E name. There is no error.
Yes, sir.
Then call this method from main. Go to the main. Somewhere I can call this method. How do you call the method? List of string names is equal to service class dot service object dot get employees names. How to display these names? Now names dot for each system dot out colon println. Tell me here we are using colon method reference operator with class name or with object reference? Object reference. Now, do you know when to call instance method name with object reference and when to call instance method name with the class name using method reference operator? The differentiation important. If it is a static method name, definitely we have to call with class name. No change in that. But there is a difference in calling instance method name. Okay, this output, if I don't want, I'll keep it comment. Guys, tell me. In my output, I'm getting all the employees details or only the names? Only the names. Okay, so I have covered the different ways of using which operator? Method reference operator. What are the two conditions to use a method reference operator? The lambda expression body should contain single statement. Second, that statement should contain a method call. Then we can make it shorter by using method reference operator. That method reference operator symbol is what? Colon, colon, double colon. And what are the three different ways of calling the using method reference operator? Class name, method reference operator, static method name. Second, object reference, method reference operator, instance method name. Again, class name, method reference operator, instance method name. That third one, we should know when to call. Am I right or not? When to call the third one? If that instance method is called on the lambda expression parameter, input parameter only, then we can call with class name. Then we can call it with class name with method reference operator. Am I clear with the three? Have we got the clarity? What the purpose of method reference operator? Just only to concise to make the shortcut the lambda expression. To shortcut the lambda expression, we have method reference operator. Am I clear? Got my point? Okay. I'll tell you more in the tomorrow session. Okay. I'll add some statements into the document because document is not yet updated. I will update the document. I think I have added the statements up to creating the stream and who are the intermediate operations and who are the terminal operations. But yesterday's whatever discussion went on, filter method, map method, for each method, limit method, that whatever we discussed yesterday. Right, okay. I think we also discussed about max method, finding the highest paid employee, top paid employee. Max method, similarly opposite min method. For each method, I will add 1 or 2 lines of description with a possible shortcut example into the document. Then I will share the document. Okay, right. So nothing is added yesterday and today in the document. That's why nothing to share. Meanwhile, you try to just refresh your knowledge on method reference operator. And tomorrow we will continue to perform more stream operations and we will conclude the stream operations tomorrow. Tomorrow we will conclude the stream operations. So that next we will start with next Java 8 feature. We will see completable feature, date time API. Other Java 8 features are there now. So we will start. Okay. That's for today, guys. Thank you.